with the rain, it trend though. I hear say some babes or your area. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, you're saying I'm too shocked to hear the sudden news of undiluted Bassman's passing. May God give him eternal rest. Amen. My condolences to the family for the big loss. Amen to that. Harry Ogata from Palm Grove. EFCC is struggling to arrest Yahya Bello, but if it were ordinary Nigerians, they would rush like mad. What a country. Greetings to you too. May the soul of Pepe them rest in peace, you say. I want to suggest that VOP may compile the contribution on the station and play some of them on the wake during the week if there are many. This will encourage parliamentarians to know that the investment on recharge cards and data is not a waste. Frank from Olodio Apapa. Frank, if you'd been listening, you'd have seen that I had played back some of his contributions as a mark tribute to him. Well, and you know it's not easy to start doing that. It's a lot of work, but we'll see what we can do as long as the family keeps us updated on their activities. Right. So any moment from now, okay, let's do this. We'll be having his picture. Can I be seen there? I'd encourage you to join on YouTube, stream with us because we're there right now at VOP 903 FM. For those of you who've been wondering, who is this undiluted Bassman they've been talking about like a celebrity pass? What's going on? Well, you have the opportunity of seeing it right now. TJ, we have him there? All right. If you're watching on YouTube, that's a person you can see right now that is undiluted Bassman, and we're celebrating his life, all the efforts he puts in, joining us on VOP 90.3 FM every morning to add his voice to the happenings in the country called Nigeria. And unfortunately, he passed on earlier than any one of us would have wanted him to go. And there he is. You can see him there. Nze Ken Igueto. That's him. May he rest in peace. All right, let's move on to your message. Good morning to you. They mobilized 35,000 policemen for a Edo election. What are the policemen doing there? Since Mahmood and 4-man judiciary panel will decide and select the winner, voting in Nigeria is a waste of time. Is that what you think? Oh, sad. Like the one in Imo State. Uzodinma grabbed it by force. Who voted for Uzodinma? The same INEC judiciary based on highest bidder from Ugo Royal. That was from you, Ugo Royal. I'm Samuel from Alimosho. A lot is happening in this country and the rate of lawlessness is hitting the roof. I'm just waiting for October 1 because this time around I will join the protest while those that are celebrating Owambe Independence Day of totalitarianism. Hey, totalitarianism. All right, totalitarianism. We know it doesn't revolve around rice and ashwabi. So you feel that you are in totalitarianism? Enough is enough. You say it is time people write the embassies of the country where these rulers are keeping their families so that we all can have same feelings of beings. You think they would answer you? They are making money now. Good morning, Lady C. Jude from Ajawa Estate. There is nothing wrong in giving arms to the Borno flood victims. The question is, will the money get to them? Rufai says we should give arms to the victims, but it's a suggestion, he suggested. But when it's time to vote the right person, they would choose one bucket of rice over good governance. This has nothing to do with doing good. If you want to do good, you do good. You don't have to check whether the person is going to misbehave later or not. If you can help somebody, why not go ahead and help? It was a suggestion. If you're interested in doing it, go ahead. If you're not keen on doing it, Mafi Mushkela, maybe just leave it at that. So people who would want to do not get discouraged. You get what I'm saying? All right, you say they can't even hold their leaders accountable. It's painful that the innocent ones are taking the fall for all these disasters. May the soul of undiluted Bassman find solace in the bosom of the Lord. Amen, we say to that. And your next, a very good morning to you. All these bags of rice they say they're sharing, where are they sharing them? Because I've not seen anyone in my area. Daniel from Ojo. Daniel, look well now. Look very well. That house that is behind your house, check the back of that house and the back of that house. You may just see them. Egege from Agege, my take is on Yahya Bello of Kogi State. From the look of things, it seems there is no more shame for criminal acts in our dear society, Nigeria. Imagine a governor accused of misappropriation of such a humongous amount, that's money, as quoted, being supported by some high powers, such as the current governor of Kogi State and others. From my deductive reasoning, those people, such as the current governor, are accomplices in this alleged crime. Please, let us not claim to know God. Being Christians and Muslims, serve God but still filled with atrocities. Where is the godliness in us? Egege from Agege, you are asking. Good morning to you. I heard that your IGP wants to send 35,000 police to one state, where in other states you hardly see police around, especially the north where Boko Haram and bandits are ravaging. Is Edo State at war? In other countries, elections are like carnivals, no restrictions. It's even done during the weekdays, but the reverse is in Nigeria. At the end of it all, cash and carry, INEC do their magic and say technical glitch and refer you to another cash and carry judiciary that will base their judgment on technicalities. That is why we are on this nightmarish government. How will there be peace without justice? It's a shame the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Truly, there was a country. Dio from Fagba. That was your message. Mom P from Okota, how are you? EFCC refused to arrest Yahya Bello because he was with the governor. I don't believe the gong story. Let them keep deceiving themselves, not Nigerians. All right, good morning to you all. My name is Chris Sunny Wonguson from Bonny Island of River State. Hope I'm welcomed over. Welcome to disturb you now. You are very, very, very welcomed. Hope. I hope you get to watch this. I bid you welcome. Great to have you. My name is Onyedika from Badagry. Good morning to you too. RIP, undiluted boss man. Pepe them. Please help me ask. To Handsome, what about Nacheta Chidera? She was one of you. Thank you so much. To Handsome is not here. To Handsome is not here. You want to know about Nacheta Chidera. Well, maybe if he hears this, he will get to answer you later on. Stanley from Oshodi. Is it you? Is it you they're asking of? Are you sure? Eh? Wait. Hold on now. Let me read it. Wait first. Yeah, Nacheta Chidera.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Stanley from Oshodi.
Stanley know you.
Yes, now.
How?
I'm one of VOP's, finest.
Well, is it my phone speaking Stanley? He
so.
has nice phone like this. Is it that?
I think so.
Stanley. Stanley, call me. Is it this Chidera you're talking about? The way he said she was one of you, I thought the person don't cross the bridge where there's no more. Don't be angry. It's the way he wrote it. Is that Stanley? Stanley take may not really match with any of the headlines this morning, but I think it's equally important because it has to do with lives and property. The earth tremor reported somewhere in some area of Abuja. I think it's Mbappe. I saw it. What is the agency concerned doing about it? In this part of the world, we like fire brigade approach to concerned matters. Reading a caption, the leader of the NGSA said, "There's nothing to fear nor worry about. Nothing to worry about till lives will be lost and then they will start emergency meeting to arrest the situation. Please, are there measures in place? Please let this be considered before it's too late." Thank you, Stanley, for that, because it will be horrible for any of such things to happen. See, we're not able to deal effectively with the flood. If it's an earthquake, you know how bad that could be too. An earthquake comes with a lot more than just the earth quaking. Good morning. Please, I don't know why you are giving... Oh, stop that. Now, why won't I give Peter Osifo audience? When you people say these things, it bothers me. You're complaining that somebody is oppressing you. You want to take another person's rights. It's a person's right to contribute. If you don't like it, you call in and give me an intelligent rejoinder. Not be so now Collins or Ziegbe from Seaside Estate, Badore Aja. Not do so now. Let him talk. From your Seaside, Collins, call me too. And, scatter his own analysis with your own. You know what I mean? Not the vex say I dey take a call. You say each time he speaks, it's all about bad verses and evil. Hey, Collins, easy. All right. Hello, good morning. I'm Joy from Ikpajam. May the soul of Pepe them rest in peace. Amen. Thank you very much. Lady C, good morning. Please, concerning Yahaya Bello, EFCC will not do him anything as long as he's still in APC. You think so? Okay. Hi VOP family, good morning all. Mr. UJ Michael from Okiafa. Hi, hope you're good. Do Nigerians ever envisage the shabby treatment lashed on the people lately? No sir, we never envisaged it. Is Nigeria a theater of absurdity? But has Yahya Bello better do come others appease the gods and their sins forgiven and forgotten? Is a question we all are asking too. All right, our beloved boss man, Pepper them. Oh yeah, thank you. We got the confirmation, and we have that story. Madam Quality, thank you for you even responded. Thank you very much for responding. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Mr. Tinubu should be careful so that what happened to former President Alhaji Shehu Shagari in 1983 would not happen to Tinubu. After people won Alhaji Shehu Shagari, then nobody knows why all those past military leaders meet together at IBB's house in Mina. Ifedayo from Egbeda, they met there to celebrate with IBB. It was his birthday, and that was why they met there actually. Happy New Day to you too, Chikezie from Ago. I love the drama that is happening in our country. Yahya Bello has paid his tithe to APC. Yahya Bello, go and show your face to EFCC. Your sins have been forgiven. Yahya Bello, Naga. Government, Shogi Nazu. Gong, gong, gong. Oh, I want to talk for Igbo. He say, Yahya Bello, Naga, dun dun dun. Government, Shogi Nazu, dun 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 dun. Am I correct? Nigeria, hail you, Mr. Chikeze from Ago just said. Hello, how are you? If I'm to suggest, let us VOP family play our part by contributing money, print polo, bossman. Money to print polo. Instead, add that money together and give it to the family. Yeah, because you're suggesting that you print polos with bossman picture will be front side of the polo, then at the back, rest in peace, bossman from VOP family, and an envelope for his family. My own suggestion, lady, see how you see her. In case you don't know her from Ojo Alaba, for me, every couple matters. I think just give everything we're able to raise to the family. That's what I think. I'm from Edo State. I'm from Esan speaking people of Edo State. The formula is a ton of Esan Central. Aswen Godalo is a man from Esan land and must qualify for the job. But Ogaweto, Mr. Edward, is Okpewolo not Okpewolo? Is it not also from Esan? Is it from Esan? Tell me now, where is Akpata from? Where are they from? Share with me. Let me know that. All right. So I'm done with those messages. Hopefully we'll have our guest join us, Mr. Kenny Adiaga. Hopefully he'll be coming in. We're continuing our discussion with looking at starting business with little or no capital, what you can do. If he's able to catch up, he will be joining us shortly. I'll be taking a look at that. And we have some ads. All right, we'll take a quick breather and we will continue. Stay with us. This is VOP 90.3 FM City of Lagos. I still have some of your messages on YouTube. I'll be reading them right after this.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at VOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. VOP TV, show up, speak up.
Who plays the biggest songs? We are Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
Voice of the People, 90.3.
Okay. All right. We're set. Okay. Time for the messages on YouTube. Senator Obi, I got you here. Good morning to you. Richard Ezenduka. Good morning to you too. Uche Chigbo. Bossman Pepperdem, rest in peace. You say it's painful. You are not here to see Nnamdi Carlos release. Juice Steven, you're sending your condolences too. And you're asking, please, where are they selling the rice at 40K? We have no rice. Even me, my brother, I'm looking for it too. But it has to be with your Nino. Do you have your NIN? You must be registered, because we cannot just come and be giving our food to everybody. You must have your NIN. Yeah, to be able to access all those things. Chinedu Innocent, good morning to you too. Daniel Success, a very good morning to you. All right, VOP 90.3 FM, that's what you are listening to. And we're reaching you live from Lagos, wherever you are. Thank you for being a part of it. Remember to advertise with us. Just call 0912 666 9908. 0912 666 9908. And you can also get to, enjoy what we can avail your business when you do join us. All right. Remember, we had talked about World Patient Safety Day. Safe diagnostic pathways, very crucial. That's part of what is being looked at today on World Patient Safety Day. There was one of the articles we had looked at this morning. Ladies, are you there? Chidera, you're here. All right. I have Muna and Ada. Ladies, okay, right after this ad, we're going to be looking at the issue of wrong diagnostics. And a particular example was given to us in the paper. We're going to talk about that. And then hopefully Kenny Adiaga will be here. We will now take on the business bit that we should be looking at right now.
Voice of the People, find your brand. If you want to be heard, say it here on Voice of the People, 90 weeks of the best music.
Safety and so on. We have situations where people right now, and you go for a second opinion, or you just believe the first thing they tell you, and you start taking the medications you need to take. You start doing the fluid in your ear that gives you balance. When it's off, it can make you dizzy. And being one who has sinusitis and all that, probably that was where the challenge was coming from. And she said, maybe we should check this. That was how we had to check that. And the malaria treatment, that of course na chemist man talks in malaria sha. I know do test so many years ago. I think I was in year 1 or so of the university. So that experience. So since then, nobody gives me a diagnosis without me asking another for seconds. Or how do you manage your own after you're done seeing the doctor? Any one of you could start.
Medicine, they're like, no, you don't think this is malaria. So we went for a test. I did not have malaria. I did not have typhoid and nothing of that. But what they noticed is that, so basically what was happening to me is my sugar level. That's just it.
You're lucky you didn't die, sir.
The malaria, they said the malaria medicine I could have slumped on the way. Like my sugar level works with my blood pressure. Once my sugar level goes down, my BP goes down.
That's how it is. That's how come diabetes has a way of destroying a lot of things, because it affects a lot of things. But you have the low, you are hypoglycemia.
Yeah.
right? While the diabetics are hyperglycemia, right? Yes, one is hyper, one is hyper, either of the divide. And that one too could also, that one can lead you to heaven.
Yeah, they were
Straight.
really screaming because my own was like normal, like I think 80, 90. Mine was like 80, 60, 61.
I never bad that people one day when they less bar soda. And you know, just a soft drink, a soda,
Yeah,
a particular soda, just take a bottle
Yeah.
of a particular soda.
Yeah.
Then for cure you, they can't they give you malaria, but they giving
It
you
was making
injections.
no, I was just on pills.
If they were
malaria
giving you injections, maybe you would have gone for second
the
opinion.
headache
fast.
will not go away. Like the headache would just not go away, and I'll be so weak. I'll be sweating on the bed. Like,
Hypo.
I'm weak.
You were lucky you didn't die, you know,
Yeah.
because hyper and hypo, they can take you.
Very
And some
fast,
people who just slum and die too. I've come to realize after so many years of doing this that some of them, as a result of hyperglycemia or hypo, any one of them can take
The
you out
hypo
just
is
like
worse.
that.
The hypo is worse because like
My
the
sister,
hyper
you know-
has like drug for it. That's a medicine you take.
Hypo has now just drink
Hypo
one bottle
doesn't.
of.
Yeah, I
this
never
thing.
run out of that soda in my house.
Uh-huh.
It's always like beside my bed.
We just have
But
one
it takes
bottle of
time.
something.
It takes time. It's not. It will help you, but it doesn't bring it
You're not
up
gonna
like
shout
that.
that. I just drink that thing. I know how advertise it. Or even a bar of chocolates could even help. Sweetened
A
chocolate.
coffee works.
Yeah.
The soda works. Then what I used to do is because it was too low. Every of my meal, I add extra pinch of salt or 2 pinches of salt. So I eat salty food. Not because I enjoy it, because I want to boost my.
Have I
sodium
used
level.
another way to boost it? Huh?
No, I stopped a long
There-
time
okay,
ago. Yeah, I
great,
stopped a long
because
time.
your
Then because it was
vegetables-
very small, it was too low, so that was what I was advised to do. Then yeah,
You see?
and it really worked for me.
You see? Meanwhile, they were giving you drugs.
Yeah,
that
coffee
would-
works, alligator pepper works, and
and other things.
yeah, other things.
Muna. Why anytime I call your name, I remember Moana. You know Moana, right?
Sure. No.
I for drive you from here now.
Okay. Personally, my own issue with a wrong diagnosis had to be like in secondary school. I was in JSS 1. I remember very well. I was really sick in school. I was having memory loss. I couldn't find myself. I didn't know what was happening. School was treating me for malaria.
As usual.
I think this thing is a pandemic. Like the
Malaria
slightest thing that is
treatment.
wrong with
I
you,
need to
everybody
think
just thinks that
malaria.
oh, it's
Malaria,
malaria,
typhoid.
because it's Nigeria. So they kept treating me for that, and I remember that period I was taking classes for my first Holy Communion as an Anglican. So my mom came to school on the day that I was supposed to be confirmed, and she saw me. She couldn't recognize me. She was like, "Munachuku, what's going on?" I lost weight. I couldn't write like 3 of my exam papers. I was having memory loss. Then she took me to my hospital, and then they ran series of tests, put like a lot of machine on me to find out that I was having anemia. So
Induced by.
I don't even know what caused it in particular, but like that period,
Stress.
I don't even
No
know.
stress. How stress?
I do not even know
Stress.
exactly what caused it, because now that
Food too
if I
can
go
be a
back
problem.
to think about it, there was a particular drug that I think they also
You
gave
had
me in
started
school.
senior period then?
No, because
You know those malaria treatments they were giving to her
Yeah.
could also, because it destroy some of the cells, so that's why they will tell you to go with folic acid or any of all those things when you are treating for malaria. You have something blood tonic to go with it,
No,
because
like malaria, you don't take blood tonic while taking malaria.
no, I know. Well, when you're done with it, you have to take to replenish.
Yes,
Because
yes.
if you're taking while you're treating, you are taking and killing.
Yes.
It's like taking probiotics when you're taking antibiotics.
they didn't even give me any of that. I remember the matron there, and she was using local sponge to bathe me.
Yeah, but
They did a lot of things.
to
that
bath the
they really
devil.
so her fear
Now,
was
wow.
like, ah, God, oh, please, I hope this is not what is happening to her and everything. But then when they checked, it was AS and everything.
That means you too.
me?
Are you AS?
Yes.
You guys are prone to some things too, just as AAs are prone to some.
Yes, yes.
This life, safe. Yes, Chidera.
I would not say that I had like a wrong diagnosis per
Yes.
se, but I think sometimes 2 months ago, I told my friends that I had not seen my period. Though.
Chidera, what did you do?
I'm going to see my period. I told my parents that my period is late. You know,
and what did they immediately you said it? What did they say? They looked at themselves, I mean, taking, and they now say,
have you? And I'm like,
But what's always the first thing that comes to
but
mind?
why not? If you miss, waiting there for ask you, are you
So-
taking communion? Is that what they should ask?
so basically, we went to the chemist and I explained myself, and they're like, just take medicine for infection. Maybe it's an infection from toilet
Look at
or
that.
anything.
You didn't do any tests.
No, I didn't go for
And they
like
were
any
giving you
test.
antibiotics, no
Just
tests.
maybe it's infection or something, maybe
Maybe.
from toilet, just, you know, treat it.
Ah.
I was waiting for my period. My period was not yet here. So I just told my dad that my dad is CEO. I've not yet seen my period. He says, let's go for
A test.
a test. Then.
Go for a profiling.
So that's when I went for this menstruation or hormonal imbalance test.
You wanted to say something very local now. How do you say menstruation test? What was that? You
No,
went
it's not,
for
no, it's not
hormonal
even called
profiling.
No, it's not even called. It's called hormonal profiling. But on the test when it came out, I don't know what is written there, but something about imbalance, hormonal imbalance.
Hormonal imbalance. Now nobody
So
will
when
write
that test,
menstrual. Will they worry you?
so when I ran the test, I found out that my prolactin was high, and the doctor explained that could be the cause of my period coming late. So I then started taking my medicine once a week. Medicine, not even twice a day, once a week.
Thank God you didn't, because they gave you the strong dose.
Yeah, so when you take that once a week, so I think after 2 weeks or so, I started seeing my period. So it wasn't kind of a wrong diagnosis per se.
No, it's very correct now. They want to treat you for infection.
We didn't even do any tests at the beginning.
But who was, you went to Famongozi?
No, to the pharmacist now.
Na Famongozi,
At
that's
the
what I used to
roadside.
call them. I don't know. Ngozi is my sister's name, so I'm not blackmailing anybody. So you went to see Famongozi. Then I say, Chidera,
one or two,
I am
one or two.
thinking that auxiliary nurse self. Now you go see. You see, they would have treated you for infections. You would have taken antibiotics. And I'm very sure they wouldn't have told you to buy probiotics. So you just, man, you see? So you wouldn't call that wrong diagnosis. So what would you call it? Test wrong to wrong diagnosis.
Like general, I think Nigeria's reason or majority of the
You
reason
think
why
like this?
exactly is because we don't want to waste money for the hospital.
Aside that, I think
I
our
think-
parents, any little thing, we say, oh, mommy, I'm coughing. Take my medicine.
Malaria.
Take my medicine.
Then some drink a book.
When last?
It's still the same
Music
thing
like-
because
when last
you know
did
that
you
if
do
you go
one?
to the hospital, they will tell you that okay, eventually when you waste money to do the test, they will still find out that it's malaria. So why not just treat malaria?
Malaria has suffered though. Malaria has turned to the devil in Nigeria. You know, here they will say, it's not me, it's the devil, not the devil. So malaria is now the devil. You guys have a pharmacy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you see a lot of people just come that I want to buy malaria medicine. When they come like that, you usually ask to see their test results or a prescription, or
Okay.
because they are just over the counter or what?
Okay, when it's like when you come and you say you want to buy malaria medicine, we don't ask you what you want to buy.
Paliplu. Speak louder.
Okay, when you come to our pharmacy and say you want to buy malaria medicine, we don't ask you what you want to use your malaria medicine for. Your malaria medicine for is when you come and you say, "Oh, this is what is wrong with you. You are feeling like this." My father will say, "Oh, go and do
Run a
a
test."
test."
Okay.
Yeah. Then when you come with your test results, the doctor will prescribe the medicine on your test. Not just the result for your test. The doctor also prescribe drugs for you, and then we sell the drugs to you. But one thing we make sure to do when you come to our pharmacy is to check your blood pressure. It's free. We always do that. My father also advised them to run the sugar test. Always advise them to do that. So those are the two mandatory things you must do.
You know that blood pressure and sugar thing. If you listen and you think they are worrying you when they just say you come and check, if you see, do it too, because those two things are very silent. You may not know how bad your sugar level is except you test it. You may not know how high your blood pressure is except you test it or you check it, because most times when those things begin to show consistent headaches, this and that, it don't work out far be that too. Do you understand? I know somebody, the husband, how did he pass on? He was traveling to the east or so. Inside the vehicle, he was going unconscious. They moved him to the hospital to discover that his sugar was almost 700. I mean, how many hundred? Of course, the person died after going into
100.
coma.
He died 100.
7.
7. Oh.
After
But
100
I
is
saw one
very
that happened
normal
in
now.
my school. In my school, then I don't know how they even explain it. Her sugar level was so high. I think it was like 300 or 400 something. So obviously she has like high sugar level, but she was not It wasn't so. It was bad, but it wasn't
It's so serious,
It wasn't.
better.
It wasn't like it was going to kill her. So she had an accident in school, bike hit her. So she had an accident. They took her to the hospital, and this hospital, I don't want to mention the product. There's this injection they give people, normal saline, and
increasing the
normal saline and desrosaline. Desrosaline has like sugar in it.
It should be.
They now injected it to her. She went into shock and she died. Sometimes carelessness.
So they didn't.
Carelessness.
They didn't
when you
check
go to the hospital,
anything.
they ask you question: are you diabetic?
Did
are
she
you
know
this?
she was?
I mean,
was
she just had an
alone?
accident. She could not speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So they gave her desrosaline, and
you see, this
the
is
sugar
what I
spiked.
this is what I keep telling people. Let the people around you know
No,
your
yes.
status.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, my own experience. When I was strong, seriously strong, that I was unable even to sit down.
Wait
Complex
first.
of
When
it.
you were strong, is it Christian type you are talking now? That's Christian speak, eh?
Huh?
You are doing Christian speak now. You are doing Christian talking when I was strong.
Exactly.
But for people who are not Christians, you were not feeling very fine.
No.
Okay.
To stay positive state to ourselves. So,
I understand.
that time, I went to, we have a expert as our doctor. The woman is a matron, general hospital. The husband is a senior doctor at Lutz. You understand? They have an hospital. So this woman now, they are our family doctors. So she collected my samples. Then he went away with me to lab and that. When she came back, it's chronic malaria and typhoid.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
So she started treating me because I paid. She went to buy all these things, she bought it, and then she started treating me. Can you believe with drip and everything? I collected 19 injections.
Wow.
With 19 injections, the something is the same. My body usually hot. And I was feeling cold, I was shivering. My wife had to carry a bowl with towel. With towel before my body.
So did you not have a second opinion?
I don't have any second opinion. Until when my wife went back to the doctor, can I say nurse, the matron. So the woman looked, say, see the same upon that treatment. Once it's not ready, even if it is ready, your husband will not collect an treatment up to 19. He said, well, he seems you have to pray towards it very well, but I'll come again to collect another sample. Then we will know what to do. I said, which condom, which hand again?
So how did it not end up? How did it not end up?
Okay. Then something now told me in my mind that why are you trusting yourself when you have the treatment within your capacity? I said, God, what? That time I wasn't giving my life to Christ then. I was still generation. So I said, what have I do? He said, let me cup of water, take your right hand on me. Hey, when you drink the house, my sister, that is what I did though.
And you come well.
In the night, I now dream to conquer the Goliath.
Thank God for your life. All right, thank God.
I did not use tablet again.
Okay, thank God it works for you. Thank you for sharing that with us. It can't be like a church testimony now.
When somebody is preaching all those things, so you understand, you need to bring it. Because all those evil people, they normally release the preach.
Okay, all right.
So you understand.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. Thank you very much. All right, he just shared it all with us, and that was his experience. We can take it from him. Now, let's take a look at some other person's experience. This woman had done X number of radiotherapy, chemotherapy, and all that. I don't remember the figure, so I'll just place X there. And they had also done a mastectomy. You know that word they had me sometimes. Yeah, but a mastectomy. They had removed. Yeah, you already know. They had removed one boob. They had done a mastectomy, and guess what? She didn't have cancer. Wrong diagnosis.
Oh my God.
You see, it's a bad thing, right? They had even removed one of the breasts. She had done chemo. She has done radiotherapy. So many things. But at the end of the day, they still removed her boob when she did not have anything. Right. Last line now, because Mr. Adeaga is here. If it were you, I reject it. If okay, let me talk like Nigeria people.
No, don't
if
use
it
me
were,
for example.
No, if it were your enemy,
Exactly.
Don't use us for example.
if it were your enemy, what should your enemy do?
First of all, I would try and get better. Then I'll prepare my lawsuit. Because
Exactly.
I'm going to sue.
But you know the
going to
mastectomy will not be
I
reversible.
know. Yeah, I'll try my best to heal after healing. What do you mean heal? I'll use the anger, the energy, the frustration to sue. To sue.
You can't believe what I'm trying to do. I'm still trying to pronounce mastectomy very well so that I will not forget mastectomy. Right? You will sue.
I will sue.
Right? What
I'll
about
so
you?
sue them.
Personally, I don't think I'll do anything.
You leave them for
because
I'll
God.
what has
just
been
leave it
done
because
has
like
been
what has
done,
I can't
Abi.
reverse it.
What has
What
been done
else
has
am I
been
going
done.
to do?
Chidera, your enemy will leave them.
Well, not for me though. I'm
You
going to
will sue, Abi.
I'm going to
So
sue.
it's 2-2.
Yeah, I'll sue.
2-2. See, I will sue them.
In their life, they will
I
not
will
make that
sue
kind of
their
mistake again.
spirits.
I will sue.
I will even sue the landlord that sold the land to them.
The person that even everybody will collect.
Yes, even the people who walked by the hospital the day I was entering, I will sue
The
everybody.
person that gave me that result.
I will sue them. Okay, let's just take 30 seconds and I'll have our guests. Oh, no, turn down the volume on your radio set. Hello, how are you?
Hello?
Yeah, we have 30 seconds because we have to go on this segment now. Your name, please?
Ebube promotion.
Hey, Bube. Welcome, Bube. Go ahead.
Yeah, bless you. You see, it depends on what one eats. Because as you see me, a 60-year-old man, I've never been admitted to the hospital before.
Ain't you lucky?
Yeah. Because the kind of food I eat, I prepare them myself. There are vegetables you use that are medicinal.
True that.
I've never been diagnosed of high blood pressure or whatever. But yeah,
All right.
I'm still standing strong.
Okay. Thank
My
you.
advice to people
Okay.
is to find things before you eat. You make sure you get good things. These are the things that causes the sickness that these people will begin to tell you one thing or the other that is not happening to you.
All right. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Ebube, and I wish you
God bless you.
continuous good health. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. And to the lady who had the mastectomy and all the wrong diagnosis, if you ever get to hear us, if you're listening to us, we hope that you've been able to overcome the trauma. That person will need a bout of psychotherapy. Yeah, because it has a lot to deal with in their mind. So to end this bit, we'll quickly like to tell you that if you have one diagnosis from somebody and you're not sure, you have a little doubt at all, please look for a second opinion before you start any major treatment. Especially when you need to do antibiotics, make sure you carry out a test because those ones can be very, very hard on the system. All right, thank you, ladies, for your time today. Thank you very much. I say bye bye now.
All right,
Bye, guys.
And please, Nigerians, please try to
Sorry. Okay, try to.
go for test at least once a year. You can't just be living every day, 365 days, and not check your health so that you can detect if there's anything you need to get treated. The earlier, the better.
Thank you, Ada. And thank God she did not say we should go and do exercise today. All right, bye bye. Thank you so much. All right, you're listening to VOP 90.3 FM, and I say again, very good morning to you, City of Lagos. Kenny Adiaga is here with us, and I have a lovely young lady who is here with us too, and she shared. Somebody told me her story. She's going to share her story with us. She's a small business owner. You know, they have